we're here to make a case that we think the town should apply to be an arts and entertainment district from the Maryland State Arts Council. It is something only the town can apply for, or we would have already applied for it. But we would like to make that case tonight with you. And so what are A&E districts? Well, to begin with, they're really designed to stimulate the economy and improve quality of life. They are districts. Maryland has 22 such districts right now, 7 of them on the Eastern Shore. They promote community involvement, tourism, and revitalization through tax-related incentives that attract artists, arts organizations, and other creative enterprises. And when we talk about the entertainment part of A&E, those include restaurants, hotels, and bed and breakfasts, historical society or historical sites, parks and recreation, water activities, environmental organizations, wineries and breweries. So it's a full gamut of entertainment when we talk about the arts and entertainment district. So who else on the shore is an A&E district? Well, these are the 7 districts that are already designated and the year that they were designated. Cambridge was the first one in 2003, followed by Berlin in 2005, Snow Hill in 2006, Salisbury in 2007, Denton also in 2005. Stevensville just came in this year, 2014, and Elkton came in 2006. So when I look at this list of names, I think, why aren't we on it? So how would Chestertown benefit by being an arts and entertainment district? Well, I would say primarily in these 5 ways. There are tax incentives that are part of the program for artists and property owners. There's the statewide promotion of the arts and entertainment districts on the Maryland State Arts Council website. There's the opportunity to apply for other grants, for technical assistance grants for marketing, branding, advertising of events. There's data that is created to demonstrate the economic impact of arts and entertainment on Chestertown. In other words, they give us a report of our data. And they, probably most importantly, increase job creation and economic activity. Each year, the Maryland State Arts Council does a report of all of the economic impact of the A&E districts. In 2013, that was the last report. That's the one in your folder. That was done by the Towson University Regional Economic Studies Institute using the IMPLAN model, which is an impact analysis for planning model. So how many direct, indirect, and induced jobs were created in these districts during that fiscal year? How much direct, indirect, and induced economic activity have the districts generated in that year? How much in tax revenues have the districts generated for the state of Maryland? So those are the 3 things they studied, and here's their summary. Again, 20 A&E districts. They created and supported an estimated 5,144 new jobs. 149 million in wages for the new jobs, 458 million in state GDP, 36 million in state and local tax revenue. Pretty impressive. The event spending, by the way, includes, just picture a tea party or a down rigging. It includes all of retail, all of entertainment, hotels, motels, all of lodging, restaurants, bars, and anything else that folks are spending on when they come into our town. So let's just take that apart just a little bit more. More wages, we already said that about 149.2 million in total wages. 16.7 million of those were generated by new businesses. And 132.5 million were supported by the visitor spending at events. In terms of the economic impact of the gross, GDP, 458.2 million in total state GDP, again for that year, 48.5 million by new businesses, and 409.7 million by visitor spending at events. And finally, fiscal impacts, the total tax revenue, 36.3 million. New businesses contributed 4.2 million, and the visitor spending 32.1 million. So that gives you kind of an overview of how these 20 A&E districts benefited from that designation in that particular year, in 2013. So how did the Eastern Shore A&Es do? Obviously they're a little bit smaller than some of the ones elsewhere in the state. And again, just came in last year, so they aren't included in this study. But you can see that in employment, we had, let's see, Salisbury on the high end with 220 jobs, Berlin with 183.8, Cambridge 169, and so forth, the low being Snow Hill with 29 new jobs. Output, GDP. Again, high in Salisbury at 19, almost 20 million. Berlin 16, Cambridge 15 million. So again, even the smallest, the lowest amount of GDP for an A&E district last year, 2013, was still Snow Hill with 2,643,000. And wages, same kind of hierarchy. Salisbury coming in with over 7 million. Berlin coming in over 5 million. Cambridge just under 5 million, etc. So again, the Eastern Shore has done very well for those who were designated as districts.